Hello, I'm Scott Adams, Deputy City Manager for the City of Las Vegas. I'm often called on to talk about our downtown Las Vegas redevelopment efforts and to explain the tax increment financing program, or as it's commonly called, TIF. At first, TIF may sound complicated, but how these funds are realized and used is actually quite simple. In short, TIF, or tax increment, is generated from new commercial development and paid by businesses, not local residents. TIF funds are then used to revitalize our urban area and pay for additional new infrastructure such as streets, sidewalks, and utilities. This new development in turn helps attract even more private investment. Tax increment dollars are used to help revitalize designated redevelopment areas. As you'll soon learn, this ultimately increases property values for everyone. All TIF agreements are transparent and approved by the Las Vegas City Council during public meetings. TIF is a very powerful economic development tool that helps Las Vegas compete with other cities for major revenue-generating and job-creating projects. Among the TIF projects you may be familiar with are the World Market Center Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Premium Outlets North, and Allure condominiums. Now let's take a closer look at the benefits of TIF programs. Our goals are to spur economic growth, diversify the economy, attract companies to our redevelopment areas, and produce more jobs. TIF projects must demonstrate the ability to be significant job creators and economic drivers. The Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency offers the TIF program to investors who want to develop major commercial or residential projects within the city's designated redevelopment areas. Before work begins on a TIF project, we assess the current property value. As the project progresses, the property value naturally increases, creating additional property tax. This increase is called the tax increment. We rebate a portion of the new taxes tied to that specific project to the developer, and do that only after they build and after they pay their taxes. Unlike other cities, we do not subsidize development early in the process. We only use the taxes generated from each completed project. And developers must use this money to make improvements to the area where their building is located. This chart shows some of the distribution of the tax increment generated from the Premium Outlets Mall between 2005 and 2012. Look to the far left for one example of how this money is distributed. You can see that our Clark County school system received almost 3 times more tax dollars from the Las Vegas Premium Outlet Mall alone than it would have if this property had not been developed. As mentioned earlier, TIF is one of the most important economic development tools we have to attract businesses and major developments to Las Vegas. Every day, we compete with cities throughout the United States for projects that can add a significant number of jobs to our community and help diversify our economy with new businesses. Through the Redevelopment Agency, we work with companies and organizations that are considering relocating or expanding. By taking advantage of TIF programs, these businesses can pursue projects that might otherwise be cost prohibitive for them.
Industry insiders thought that we were not in our right mind coming to downtown Las Vegas because back in 2001, downtown Las Vegas did not look like what it looked like today. Urban blight was the norm in downtown Las Vegas, and plus we were roughly 5 miles away from all the amenities our exhibitors and our retail buyers who were coming to town were going to want to take advantage of. So it really took a lot of vision and a lot of imagination and creativity to understand what the full build out of the project was going to look like, as well as the future development of downtown was going to look like. We paid over $20 million in property taxes. That is money that would not have been realized in this area had this project not been built. If you think of tax increment financing, you could think of it as driving the stake into the heart of something and watching it spread. It really takes the act of driving the stake into the heart of urban blight. And once that happens, you will see growth in the surrounding areas, and that's what we've seen. Without the World Market Center, without Mulaski Properties, Smith Center, you would not see the Martin Luther King corridor looking like it looks today. You wouldn't see the plaza with the complete facelift and the new restaurants and amenities in the downtown Las Vegas area.
As you can see, Redevelopment areas in Las Vegas are being rejuvenated. This is due in part to the city's ability to offer TIF programs to developers. Let's review what TIF programs are doing for us. TIF projects are changing the face of downtown Las Vegas by attracting large-scale developments, creating jobs, both construction and long-term employment, serving as a weapon against urban blight, adding needed infrastructure, water lines, traffic signals, sidewalks, and utilities, and they're helping support education throughout the county. Just a few short years ago, many had given up on downtown Las Vegas, if they gave it any thought at all. Today, those same people are flocking to the area's restaurants, enjoying one-of-a-kind events, pursuing specialized health care, and participating in a growing art scene. We've been able to accomplish so much already, and the tax increment financing program will continue to help us revitalize more of our community in the future. If you would like more information on TIF, please contact the City of Las Vegas.